Hey everybody, this is CL Motts here. Just wanted to post a video response to my buddy Dacula Santa, who posted his get home bag that he uses when he's out on the road. I wanted to post my get home bag to show what I use to get home. And his was really cool. His was a Maxpedition. He had two Maxpedition bags and showed you everything that he carries. Pretty nice, pretty handy. But let me show you what I use to get home. I don't go for the Maxpedition tactical 511 type look, because I'm of the personal opinion that it gives away to people who know what to look for that you might be carrying something that they might want. Wearing 511 pants screams tactical, undercover cop, doomsday prepper, whatever. So I go for a little bit more of a casual look. T-shirt. This one happens to be a vintage Peachtree road racing shirt. So if you're familiar with the Atlanta area, you're probably familiar with the Peachtree road race, which is a small little race we have down the street a ways. So I dress pretty casually. I'm actually going for the hobo look. Here's my get home bag. Can walk around town, kind of have it over my shoulder. Nobody really pays too much attention. I have a lot of them because we have a 4-bedroom house. So if this particular bag gets dirty, I can pretty much go in any bedroom and find a couple more. If it gets worn out, you can get them at Walmart, Bed Bath & Beyond, even probably like the Dollar General store. So they're plentiful. In times of need, you can pick them up pretty easily. They're expandable. They're not real waterproof, but you have to make some concessions sometimes. So let me get my first. Let me get out my first item that I like to carry around. And by the way, this get home bag is for me to get home, and I work from home, so I'm usually home. So the items in this bag could help me get from, say, the front room to the kitchen, which is that way, or the living room, which is that way, or the dining room. Some of this stuff might even help me get to the basement, which is down below. So, or the backyard if I'm feeling adventurous. So you never know when you're walking along. I don't carry food just because the kitchen's right over there. I can almost see it. But in case I did happen to, see some eggs lying around, I could put them in here and keep them from getting crushed. And apparently, you can tell it's Friday, a butter wrapper. So in case I find some butter laying around, I could put the butter in the wrapper and put it in my bag and save it for later. Because you never know. If you have eggs and butter, you could pretty much. It's kind of like milk and bread in the South. You can survive on that. Next up, we have, like I said, I don't carry. Excuse me while I whip this out. I don't carry much food, but I like to carry Chopsticks, and I like this brand because they're individually wrapped and they're free from the local Chinese place. So I usually carry a couple of these, rip them open. You can use your knife if you wanna, your EDC blade or your teeth. If you're really strong, you can use your fingers. Rip these open, and here they are. You can break them apart. In a last ditch situation, you could probably point at something if you needed to help with, say, directions. So this I like to keep in my bag. What else? Empty water bottle, just because you don't ever know when you're going to need it. And when you're like in Africa, you can use these as currency. Empty water bottles are worth more than full water bottles, believe it or not. So in some states, you can actually get money back for these, but not in this state because we don't really care about recycling in Georgia. So, I'll carry these around for a while, and then if I get cold, I'll burn them because they give off a lot of heat and they give off a nice, acrid, pungent smoke that I think I've learned to really enjoy. So this is good. This is the Kroger version of Smart Waters. It's not so Smart Water, but it's pretty good. I like to refill it from the toilet when it's empty, just because there's 3 toilets in this house and it's convenient. What else? Never know when I might get hungry, so I carry a Mediterranean cookbook. This helps you with that low calorie, heart friendly Mediterranean diet that everybody says is so good. So always keep this around. You can always use it as a pillow, toilet paper, whatever in a SHTF situation. Tactical light. One thing I don't like to carry are batteries, so probably need to add that to the list because pretty much this is just a paperweight or a billy club at this point. But eventually I'll get some D's or C's or whatever this takes, and I'll load it back up eventually. What else do I like to carry? I'm a Southerner. Got to have my hot sauce. Now, my personal favorite in the world is Crystal hot sauce. I don't like to take that out of the kitchen because that's my personal stash. In fact, I have a little shrine to Crystal in there. So I carry the more expendable. I could trade this off for food. Maybe I could bribe the kid down the street for a ride on his bicycle if I really needed to get somewhere. So this is some kind of old. It's starting to lose its color, but it's still pretty hot. But Louisiana hot sauce, you got to have it. I mean, no self-respecting Southerner could, goes anywhere without hot sauce. For personal protection, I like these because it's a bust of Bach, and I like to tell people to stay Bach. And if you don't stay Bach, I'm going to bust you in the head with it. And it works pretty good, It's a single shot, but I have reloads. If you look over my shoulder here, I've got some reloads here. So I feel pretty confident for the zombie apocalypse that I'll be able to stave off at least the first wave or 2, maybe. As long as they stay Bach, no one will get hurt. Let's see. Barring that, if they happen to get past my defenses, there's nothing that a good old pound of black powder won't cure. I mean, there's pretty much nothing that you can't shoot. And I need to add some duct tape, because with duct tape and black powder, there's nothing that you can't fix. I mean, MacGyver has nothing on duct tape and black powder. So black powder I have, and then duct tape's coming. If it does get to a hand-to-hand self-defense kind of thing, I like to carry some fighting material that I can read, study real quick, and then use on zombies or angry neighbors or the stray cats or whatever's running around. Finally, I like to carry some glue in a glue stick because you never know when you might need to glue something together. So this is nice. It's transportable. You can pop the top off and screw it out, use as much as you need, put it back, good to go. You can put it in your pocket. You could have a holster. Maybe it would go in a bandolier. You could carry a bunch of them. Don't confuse this for chapstick, though, because that would probably be bad. But yeah, I like to keep this around just because you never know when you might need to glue something. And then subsequently blow it up. So I'm telling you, take it from me. This is what you need. And all this fits really well down in my pack, in my hobo pack. I carry a backup set of chopsticks in case maybe a friend or maybe a zombie becomes a friend and they're hungry. I can feed them. You know, you never know when you're going to need to feed a crowd. So that's why I have the Mediterranean book and the extra zombie or the extra chopsticks. These are unopened. Probably give the zombie the open ones because they probably don't care so much about cleanliness. So anyway, starting to ramble on at this point. Hope this is helpful to you, and y'all have a great weekend. This is CL Moths, over and out.